Hello! Welcome to my channel, it's Crystal! So if there is one thing that I recently picked up from grad school, it is ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it is super trendy among students and working professionals. ChatGPT is pretty much an artificial intelligence chatbot. They've tested it for years and years and years, finally got released last year, I believe, end of last year, like November, and you're pretty much chatting with the bot. You can ask anything and it provides a detailed response. If you ask ChatGPT to summarize your key points into a bullet point or into an email or an essay format, it does it for you. It is super well known. A lot of working professionals in my MBA program found it very, very, very helpful. And I personally also use it to clean up my essays and paper, and whenever I have certain thoughts in my head that I just can't put into writing, I have been utilizing ChatGPT and it's been great. But why am I talking about ChatGPT? I thought it would be fun to ask ChatGPT to do my skincare routine and tell me what to do. And let's see how accurate it is. I've seen some people post content on this on YouTube and I thought it would be fun to try it out for myself. So ChatGPT also has different answers for everybody. So really curious how it would react to me and my skin type and what kind of routine it would develop for me. And later tonight, when I do my skincare routine, I wanted to use it. But I went ahead and typed what I mentioned earlier on ChatGPT, and then we'll see what they say. So let's get started with my skincare routine according to ChatGPT. Step 1, makeup removal. It says, first, remove your makeup using a gentle cleanser or micellar water. Try to avoid products that contain harsh detergents, as these can strip the skin of its natural oils. Absolutely correct. So I don't have a micellar water, but I do have a couple of cleansing balms and also a cleansing oil. I'm gonna go ahead and use this cleansing balm from Pharmacy. It's actually the blueberry flavor of the classic Green Clean cleansing balm, which is like a holy grail product of mine. So ChatGPT is huge, and we definitely are gonna see more of these come out as, you know, different companies and corporations develop their own technology and their own version of ChatGPT. We talked a lot about this in one of my MBA classes, especially for marketing. All right, next, step 2, and I love that it does break down into removing your makeup and cleansing, which is 2 steps to cleansing actually, aka double cleanse. So it actually tells me to use a mild, non-foaming cleanser, specifically formulated for combination skin, and I love that. And I actually put in that I have combination and sensitive skin, which is why I think generally the routine that ChatGPT curated for me here and looking at the product recommendations, those are definitely for sensitive skin. They're products that like my dermatologist would recommend me, so this is great. So I have a lot of foaming cleansers, but this is the only non-foaming cleanser that I have right now, which is the Super Amino Gel Cleanser from Summer Fridays. And this is what it looks like. It's non-foaming, so it typically is gonna be a gel type cleanser that kind of looks like this. So it's also telling me to look for ingredients like salicylic acid or glycolic acid, and they both are ingredients that can help unclog pores. So that is great. Okay. Step 3. So next step is toning, and it's telling me to use a gentle toner to help rebalance my skin's pH levels and remove any remaining traces of dirt or oil. That is exactly what a toner is supposed to do. And it says look for a toner that contains soothing ingredients like chamomile or green tea. Oh dear. I don't think I have anything with chamomile for sure. I don't have any toners right now with green tea or chamomile, but I do want to recommend one of my favorite all-time, long-time toners. This is actually a dupe for the Amore Pacific one, which is like super expensive. I featured this a lot as kind of like the dupe version because it literally does what the Amore Pacific does, and the price point is like 5 times cheaper, but the quality is amazing. I will put up the photo right here, and I will also link it down below so you guys can check it out. It really is a good toner. It does a great job brightening your complexion, brightening your dark spots, hydrating and moisturizing with all these great ingredients. But speaking of Isntree, this is the only toner that I have that I can think of that is super gentle right now. This one is also from Isntree. This is the hyaluronic acid toner, and it is super refreshing. This is actually the one that I've been using lately because my skin has been more on the sensitive side. I am recovering now, but if you see, like, I have a bunch of these like dark spots here and here and here. These are all battle scars. Your girl's been stressed, but everything's about to be over. So by the time this video goes live, I think I would have already shared my graduation vlog. Anyways, I really like this. It kind of has that runny consistency, but it's not too runny. It's like almost borderline watery. I think this one's a really good hydrating toner that you can use all year long, and it really is hydrating. I love it. It's time to go to step 4, which is treatment. A targeted treatment like a spot treatment or serum. Look for products that contain active ingredients like benzoyl peroxide or vitamin C. Yes, sir. So I have a couple of things. I'm gonna go ahead and actually use this vitamin C serum from Superegg. Look how cute the packaging is. It's kind of like a bigger version of a capsule, but it's really cute. It's this yellow vitamin C serum. Or you can actually use my code and get 15% off anything on the Superegg website. But this is actually a brand that continues to impress me with their products, and they're honestly really worth it. So I really recommend you try it. This vitamin C serum is one of their latest and the newest launches, and I am really enjoying it so far. Oh, and I forgot to do this, but I actually also use this Paula's Choice Collagen Booster. This is also one of their newer boosters, but I go ahead and mix it with the vitamin C and apply it. It does a great job like immediately plumping certain areas, and most of all, it blends in so easily with all the products. The only downside is don't ever use it alone like this right now. I typically mix it in. I just kind of forgot right now because ChatGPT got me sidetracked, but it smells really bad when you use it alone. So I do not recommend using it alone. And many people agree that it doesn't smell good, but it totally does the job, and the results are visible. So ChatGPT also told me to look for ingredients like benzoyl peroxide, and I will say that this is the only one that I probably actively use right now that contains the specific ingredient. I use it more like a spot treatment, and I actually use this all over the face as the last step in my skincare routine, just so I don't blend it with other products and it just doesn't get all over the face. But I do use this for any active breakouts and stubborn acne. It definitely helps unclog those pores, so I find it's very effective. Step 5. If you're not using a moisturizer, I feel like you're not really finished with a skincare routine. There are so many people around me who are just like, oh, I just apply a toner and that's it. Or, oh, I apply a serum and that's it. I'm just like, ooh. Finish up with the moisturizer. Finally, apply a lightweight moisturizer to hydrate your skin and seal in moisture. Look for products that are non-comedogenic and contain ingredients like hyaluronic acid or ceramides. Ingredients that I'm very familiar with and my skin loves. So for the moisturizer, I'm gonna be using this one from Youth to the People. It has this whipped texture. It is so light, but it is so hydrating. It contains natural ingredients like kale and spinach, and also uses hyaluronic acid just to provide that hydrating moisture barrier. And this one like smells good too. But it just feels so refreshing. Every time I use it, I'm just like, wow, my face just feels so clean. And voila! So I mentioned earlier that ChatGPT recommended a few products, and I will throw them up right here. It's breaking it down into the different categories like cleanser, toner, treatment, and moisturizer. But based on looking at the brands like CeraVe and Neutrogena, like at least those two for sure, these are dermatologist recommended brands, right? And I think that ChatGPT took my comment about me having sensitive skin into consideration when it was crafting my skincare routine. So there you go. That wraps up my skincare routine with ChatGPT, curated by ChatGPT. I will link all the products that I mentioned down in the description box below. And I'm gonna sleep early because the big day tomorrow is my graduation day. I know the graduation vlog is out already, but I'm graduating tomorrow, and this video is gonna go after that. As always, comment down below if you have any questions, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and follow me on Instagram for daily updates. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!